Grounded.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft War Remaster. Today on Metropolis, it's gonna be Scan and ZeLoT in one heck of a fun match sent to me by RJB. Top left it is Scan, we love this guy. Bottom right it ZeLoT, we love this guy too. He does Guardians in TVZ. He is a weird player. He goes to Hive Tech but doesn't want to use Defiler sometimes against players like Bisu. He's a very weird player, and Scan is a fan favorite because he coaches our Tosu sometimes, and because he is an ASL participant, and somebody who got into the group stages. So, he won a map there in ASL 19. So, hey, he's moving up into the ranks. So I think, at this point, ZeLoT's going to have his work cut out for him, but a year ago, that would be a different case, because they were both on the outside looking in for ASL. This is Metropolis, an ASL 19 map. It's a 4-player map. Got ourselves a nice little natural here. We've got minerals, so you can block off a scouting probe with only one probe, and then mine it out for easy access. Wait, hang on a second. Why is this one wider? Is this an expansion? No, it is. Maybe it just looks wider based on... Yeah, okay. So just optical illusion. Anyway, so we've got expansions on the cardinal locations here, north, south, east, and west. We've got a Vespene Geyser in the middle with 3,000 gas, as well as 2 mineral fields with 1,000 gas each. Not much of a base, but again, in a game where all the other resources have been harvested, this can be tempting. So that's it, man. That's the map. It's a super weird main base here. Shaped like a crescent, shaped like a boomerang, so you have to watch out for drops. But other than that, a lot of places for activities. A lot of space for activities. Barracks coming up, and gas here from Scan. So it's going to be a mech opening. If you do like mech against Zerg, I posted one yesterday on Death Valley featuring light and effort where it was mech. So check it out. So pool first play here with gas into a hatchery. Factory coming up from Scan. Overlord scouting the wrong direction. That's right, Terry, you're scouting the wrong direction, which means what? You will stay alive a little bit longer than if you had gone cross spawn, but cross spawn is super dangerous because, hey, look, blocking off with 2 lings on this wide ramp because Marines can shoot you down if you're going cross spawn because you will be seen very easily. And yeah, so he knows it's a pool first, but he doesn't know much other than that. Here is Scan. Hatchery. We've got a ling. And does the ling see anything? No, he doesn't see anything. Doesn't see the factory. Vulture on the way. And they're going to be a safety sunken here because, again, you have no idea what's going on here. Other than it's a one-base play because there's not an expansion. So, yeah, safety sunken especially. Ooh, the SCV did get in. Sees the lair timing. Sees the spire timing as well at 3 minutes and 40 seconds, dude. Whew! Pool first into spire. Oh, we got a 2-port here. 2 starports. After. It's a 2-port Wraith build? Maybe it's going to be Valkyrie because he did see the spire here, but I want to say 2-port Wraith. There we go. Wraith 1 and Wraith 2 on the way starting at 4 minutes and 3 seconds. The Vulture says, I forced the Zerg to throw down a sunken that he did not want to, so I have already fulfilled my destiny here, and I killed 2 lings. Overachiever of the year is in the mail. So now making a second Vulture and then lifting off the factory. And then replacing the spot with a barracks? What? Why? Okay. Unwalling to make a barracks here and then make your factory here, I guess. I have no idea. I don't know why that's going on there. We've got an armory on the way. We've got Scourge on the way. We've got 2 Wraiths on the way. Wraith, though, waiting launch order indeed. And Wraiths and Vultures into the natural base here. One sunken is all that is defending these drones. And, oh, all the drones are going to be dead. Scourge, yeah, kills one of the Wraiths, but not the other one. Dude, it is 22 to 13 workers here at the 5.5 minute mark. And those Wraiths did damage, man, and those Vultures as well. So that was a coordinated hit on the natural base. Excellent job there from Scan. We've got 2 bunker. No, not 2 bunker. 1 bunker on the way for all the Marines that are now being produced from the barracks. And the factory is silent. How many? 3 Mutalisks, man. 3 Mutas. A Valkyrie is on the way here as well. 23 to 13. A 10-worker lead here. But it's a 1 base to 2 base because Scan has still not expanded. And nor is there a command center in the production tab. When's the last time we saw a 1 base play on this channel? At least on a standalone VOD. And the live streams, which happen Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We do see them, but excellent micro there. Not losing a Wraith. We've got 3 Wraiths and a Valkyrie to defend against 6 Mutalisks. And some Scourge. Oh, boy. Yeah, don't try to fight, man. Don't try to fight against a Valkyrie. Oh, picking off another Wraith. Picking off another Wraith. Excellent target fire there. Marines trying to help here as well. Valkyrie getting killed by Scourge. This is such a scrap-tastic game, man. And boom. Scan kills every single Mutalisk. The Scourge are all gone. The Valkyrie is gone as well. But this Wraith right here, hold still for a second so I can honor you, has 6 kills. 4 kills for the other one. And only 1. A new Valkyrie has been spawned. The Mutalisks continuing to harass. Mutalisks being made non-stop here by ZeLoT. And trying to even out that worker count. He has made no more drones since he got blasted down to 13 workers. Okay, man. These Mutalisks are dead. The Scourge did take down a Valkyrie. But, dude, not at the cost of 4 or 5 Mutalisks. These are some bad trades here from ZeLoT. I want to see him go into Hydralisks at this point. Hydras are great against Wraiths, great against Valkyries for obvious reasons, and great against unupgraded Marines, but he is so stubborn. Stubborn right now is the word that I would use to describe him. He's like, no, I can handle this. I just need to get some more solid Scourge connections, and then I can kill all of the workers and all of the Marines. It'll be fine. Oh my gosh. Continuing to engage. And then Scourge come in from there and do take down the Valkyrie, but again at the cost of every single Mutalisk that was on this side of the map. Oh, 5 Wraiths, 5 kills for this Wraith, 2 kills. The Wraith with 6 kills and probably more is now dead. But this is the scrappiest TVZ I have cast in a very long time, folks. Wow. Ridiculous. Ridiculous plays here today. So yeah, 2-port Wraith. The answer is going to be Mutalisks and Scourge. And is he droning? He's actually droning. He went from 13 workers to 18 now. So he is working on that drone stuff. Really, really friggin' important for this guy to do that. And finally, Scan takes his second base here at 9 minutes. So now the Zerg player has an idea, right? What do? Do we try to get a third base? Maybe expand over this way? It'd be totally fine to do that. Do we want to make a lot of drones and get a third base? Do we want to go for some kind of an attack? Because obviously we put a lot of resources into that command center, and maybe the Terran's a little bit vulnerable. Vulture sees there's not a base over here. Might want to check this one too, just to be sure. Look at this. Scourge can actually get the Scourge. Mutas can get that SCV building that command center. I mean, you're going to take some damage from that bunker with 4 Marines in it, but they don't have upgrades. Nobody has upgrades for the Terran at all. I don't. It's got an engineering bay on the way. He has an armory, actually. Hold on. Does he have? Nope. No air upgrades. Engineering base for turrets. I mean, armory was for Valkyries entirely there. Once again, he just has a love affair with this position. He's getting one volley these SCVs. That was nice. Every SCV on gas dies, and this time he doesn't stick around to fight. That's much better Mutalisk harassment against somebody that has this much anti-air. That said, there are no Valkyries with this army now. He did not replace the Valks. This is Mutas, and they are great at kiting Mutalisks, man. Look at the effective range if you micro this like an absolute beast like Scan is. I'm trying to kill more SCVs. It's closer than it's been for a while. Fall back to the bunker. Falls back to the bunker, and maybe one connection there. These Wraiths are fairly injured, but not nearly as much as Scan wants them to be. Carapace upgrade on the way. Gonna help against these Wraith attacks. I mean, they're not even supposed to do that well against Mutas. It's like Goliaths. Goliaths aren't supposed to do this well against Mutalisks, but they've got range on them, and that's what matters here. So 29 to 18 workers. Still not great for the Zerg player. This is ZeLoT, though, man. ZeLoT will do stuff you don't expect him to do, and it kind of, some of the reason is that's what keeps him out of ASLs. He's unorthodox, which does keep people on their back foot, but then executing is so hard. And, I mean, these SCVs are getting work done. He's flying a Mutalisk into the party, but he's already at half HP before everything is happening here. And I just don't know. I just don't know what to do with this guy. I think he's dead. ZeLoT's way too down in economy. It's 2 base to 2 base, which is down in economy in a Zerg perspective. And, I'm just saying, if ZeLoT wins this, I'm going to be flabbergasted. He's got ye old +1 Carapace, so he's a little better against the Wraith than he was. I don't think he still had a full stack of Mutalisks today. He would have enough if he'd kept, kept good care of them, kept them from dying and stuff, taken good care of them, but nope. He's let them die. He's engaged into things like Valkyries too much. Hey, look, it's another Valkyrie. Rad. Mutas try to take that turret down. 3 volleys do take it out, and another SCV dies. And this is just one of those things where you feel like you're doing great as a Zerg player, right? I've killed so many SCVs. You're down 15 workers. The Terrans are placing them faster than they're dying by a long shot. He's on 2 bases. Finally, a 3rd base is coming in right side from ZeLoT. Cloak's on the way from the Wraiths. Kind of surprised it took him to 12 minutes to get that started. Considering, oh, it's a full stack. It's a full stack. All right, here we go. Here we go. Jump at Chaos is ahoy. I don't know who's winning this thing. The fact that the Zerg player is sticking around indicates to me that maybe he thinks he's winning it, but also all his Mutas are pretty much dead. And I guess the Valkyrie died. So once again, as long as the Valkyrie's dead, everything's fine in Zergville. More Scourge joining the party. Haven't seen them for a minute. The turrets are gone at this natural base. This is insanity. The engineering bay going down. No more missile turrets if it dies. Plus that +1 attack for the Marines would be taken out. He might. Oh gosh, with good micro. He's going to do it. He's going to deny +1 infantry attack. The Wraiths have to engage here. They cloak up, and now everyone's in trouble. He's got an Overlord, but not before a lot of free damage came in. Look how the explosion animations are hitting, like, not even where anything is. Because this micro is so good. Oh, gosh. If he gets the Overlord. It's a slow Overlord. Okay, there's 2 slow Overlords here, though. There is a backup Overlord. Man, when's the last time you saw a game like this? It's been a while. It's been an exceptional amount of time. Exceptional amount of time. Oh, Overlord down. Another slow Overlord is here. It's down. What detection is on this side of the map? One's here, but it's pretty far out for this situation. The saving grace for ZeLoT is that he has a 3rd. Supply blocked is not a saving grace. Stim's on the way. There is an ensnare spell. I say that, but there's a Queen's Nest. Could be ensnare. Ensnare will slow these wraiths and let them get caught, and also decloak them if they are cloaked. So it's be a great upgrade to have right now for our dude. Another turret goes down. Scourge getting wiped out again. Whee. Nine mutas, friends. 9. Valkyries. Oh, that's GG. That's GG. Even with this Overlord, I don't think it matters. Too much damage is had. 76 to 43 supply. No Zerg presence on this side of the map. The Muta group has been knocked down to 2. He's making 3 more. He's trying to get a hive out, but effectively that was it, man. 81 to 46 supply. We are scanning to see what's out here, and there's a Queen's Nest, which should tell him there are hive tech. There are hive tech. There is hive tech here. But a third base on the way from the Terran here on the left side. He's got 49 workers. Sure, it's not 60, but it feels all right. Main base scan, sees the hive isn't done yet. Says, all right, I can't get plagued by anything. I could catch an ensnare. Oh my gosh, a Hydra down at 16.5 minutes. Are you kidding me? I'm concerned too about how ZeLoT is not getting Overlord speed. I feel like it'd be a nice upgrade to have when there are wraiths running around. You can at least run a little bit. You can get across the map more quickly. For offensive purposes too, you can retreat if things are getting bad on some level. I don't know. Oh, it is. The man's getting a Greater Spire. Hey, what did I say about this guy making Guardians against Terran? Probably going to be for Devourers is what he's trying to do. But 105 to 59 supply. Oh, we got the Marines on the ground now. No lurkers to deal with them. Oh, this is bad. This is probably the hammer. I mean, that engagement going the way it did. Supply blocked again. That engagement up here going the way it did at the top side of the map was the final blow. But at this stage, he's not going to get into Devourers in time, is he? Any kind of an attack into the third base, into the natural, is going to succeed immensely. There are a ton of Marines with Stim, with +1, plus the race, plus the Valkyries. This is an anti-Mutalist composition as you're ever going to see. Scan is being a little bit careful. He scans up, sees a handful of Hydras and a Sunken, and says it's time to go. Snipe the Overlord. Your cloaked wraiths will take everything else out if you snipe the Overlord. There it is. All the Hydras are dead anyway. It doesn't matter. Greater Spire completes, but do we want to turn these Mutas into Devourers, or do we want them to be killed by wraiths instead? And that is it. That's it. We done. GG. ZeLoT taps out. And a kind of beautiful thumbnail type thing here, but I don't know. I think I need the race to be prominented a little bit bigger. Oh, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff there. What a fantastic showing from Scan. Just great micro, great decision making. I loved the Valkyries. I loved the Marines with their attack upgrades. I loved the Wraiths doing what they did today. 8 kills on one of those is huge and so good. So good. And that's simply it. That is simply it from start to finish. Just great decision making, great micro. The resources lost here are going to be huge, and it's hardly any Lings at all. I think there were 4, maybe 6 Zerglings made on the map the entire game. So we're going to see a lot of dead Zerg there, but it's not Lings. That number is going to be a brutal and abysmal, perhaps. Yep, Hydras are too late. No lurkers to deal with these Marines on the tech switch. Everything that could have gone wrong there for ZeLoT in the last couple minutes anyway did go wrong. He just stuck with Mutas too long. had a fun idea to get into Devourers, but that was too late as well. He thought he was doing better than he was. He thought he was killing SCVs by the dozens. He thought he was delaying gas by a huge amount. He wasn't. It's 50 workers for scan. He lost a lot of SCVs. He replaced them just as quickly. There was never a time, 15, 20 SCVs died and it was hard to come back from. It was 3. It was maybe 5 that died, and that's easy to recover from, and a good player will do that, and that's scan. So, GG's! ZeLoT gets the win. 98,000 to 79,000 points in favor of scan. Zerg outproduced the Terran, but just barely out-killed by the Terran. There you go. 116 Zerg units died. Again, the majority of these things are Mutalisks and Scourge and Overlords and Hydralisks and drones. Things that are very, very important, not Zerglings. 5-1 buildings raised in favor of the Zerg player, and an outspend by the Terran. That'll do it every time. Outspend by the Terran is death. Okay. Well, that was a fantastic showing. Way to go. Idaho. Scan gets the win. That's going to be it from me. And this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Weirdo Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.